Greetings, Sojourners. My name is Wendy Brian. I'm a minister, spiritual director, and spiritual formation specialist in Community of Christ. It's good to be with you today. In Community of Christ, we have 9 enduring principles that guide our lives, our ministries, and our stories. These 9 principles are: all are called, worth of all persons, responsible choices, pursuit of peace, shalom, unity and diversity, blessings of community, grace and generosity, continuing revelation, and sacredness of creation. Today, I offer you a meditation on all are called. As we begin, please know that silence in meditation is a gift. It is a chance to listen. From time to time in this process today, there will be silent moments. Let them speak to your heart. You may wish to have some paper and something to write with as you move through this time with the divine today. Sometimes, as Christians, it can be challenging to find our calling. What is it that we are gifted with? What are our passions concerning our desires to serve God's love? Once we find our giftedness and passions, we need to find ways to express it. How to respond to this desire within us? What can we put our energy so our communities can benefit from our giftedness? As we respond to our call from God, opportunities open in many ways of expressions. How do we open our hearts to hear what God is calling us to do, shedding our own egos and desires? I'd like to introduce you to a hymn from Community of Christ Sings, number 171. My prayer is that these words may help open your heart to your own calling. Surprisingly, this hymn is called Open My Heart. I'd like to read this hymn to you because, trust me, you don't want to hear me sing it. It was written by Keith Lancaster, founder of a cappella musicianry. He's originally from Paris, Tennessee, where Steve Veazey, our Faith's prophet president, is from. Find a comfortable space in your body. Take a few breaths to clear your mind. Ask God to open your heart for a few moments of meditation on the words to this hymn said as a prayer. Again, it's called All Are Called. Open my heart to what you know so I can stretch and grow. My feelings toss me to and fro. Open my heart to what you know. Open my ear to see what you see, to understand what I should be. My feelings get the best of me. Open my heart to what you see. Open my ears to what you hear so I can keep you very near. My feelings make it so unclear. Open my ears to what you hear. Well, let's just hold your thoughts here for a few moments of silence and listen to the divine's response to this reading. Let me read these words one more time. Open my heart to what you know so I can stretch and grow. My feelings toss me to and fro. Open my heart to what you know. Open my eye to what you see, to understand what I should be. My feelings get the best of me. Open my heart to what you see. Open my ears to what you hear, so I can keep you very near. My feelings make it so unclear. Open my ears to what you hear. Now, collectively, we will write our own hymn or poem on opening your own heart to hear what God has called each and every one of us to do. This can be a difficult exercise if you've never done something like this in your meditations before. So if words don't come to you, draw a picture. What is your calling and how does it look? Sometimes the best way to start is just to start. These words or pictures are just an exchange between you and the divine. No perfection is required. Be yourself in this conversation. Speak or draw what your heart desires. Now I'm going to invite you to pause here for 10 minutes or so and see what this conversation between you and the divine looks like. If you have a Community of Christ hymnal, you may want to open it to number 171. For some, that might be an unnecessary distraction. And when you're finished, come back to this space and I'll be here. Go ahead and press pause. How was that exercise for you? Did it give you some insight into your calling? More often than not, it may take several times to sit with the divine presence before clarity starts to arise in you. I encourage you to continue in this practice daily to this opening in your heart and allow it to be touched. To close today's time together, I'd like to use one verse from another hymn written by our own Danny Belrose. Hear these words. All are called, young and old, to see visions bright and bold of a time and place where the sacred shares all space. For our time, for all time, God's great and marvelous work burns within our heart. Peace be with you, friends, as you journey to find your call. Amen.
A gift of peace in the midst of troubling times. Project Zion Podcast offers this series of guided practices to help you connect with the divine, no matter where you are or what's going on around you. Take a deep breath and allow your spirit to find calm in the storm of life.